do the players at this point have any feeling at all about the bigness of this one?
Man, Jim, all they're thinking about is the job they got to do. They've trained all of their lives to be in this position, and you take all that practice and preparation and make sure you put it on display here in today's game and try to be a Super Bowl champion.
With more on today's game, let's go down to Danielle Bellini.
Thanks, guys. Super Bowl 50 is a very special milestone for the NFL. Super Bowl I was played back in 1967 at the LA Coliseum. As you recall, the Green Bay Packers beat the Kansas City Chiefs on that day. But I'm sure neither of those teams could have imagined the Super Bowl growing to be as big as it is today, guys. That being said, we've got two teams out here who desperately want to make history by winning the Super Bowl tonight to ensure they're the ones that are remembered and that everyone is talking about 50 years from now. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Danielle. And now we'll go to the field. Now as we go to the field, it's Tywan Jones back deep for the kickoff. And Josh Brown looks ready to get this one underway. The Super Bowl officially underway, and we're going to have a new champion tonight. At quarterback, the young man, there's been a lot of buzz around him at 6'3" out of Fresno State, Derek Carr. First down at the 32. Makes the catch in open space. And he's tackled down at the 36-yard line.
It's always good when your quarterback is able to deceive the defense with good play-action fakes. That's what did it that time. Look at the quarterback. Nice fake. Defense reacts to the run, and now you throw it over the top for the easy completion.
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion.
Murray's going to secure the handoff. And he's tackled at the 32-yard line. Amari Cooper caught a ton of passes at Alabama and was the first wide receiver taken in the 2015 draft.
He's ready to come in and play right away in the NFL. He's smooth. He knows how to run routes, and he was the man at Alabama, and that's what you want in your number one receiver. The defensive line saw something the offense is doing. Look at him, all shifting to the right.
Murray's brought down at the 21.
Murray's a very smart runner. He knows situations in the game. He saw the first down yard markers, and what does he do? He gets past them and picks up the first down.
Carr's going to take it from the gun. He'll throw it over the middle. Over the middle, and incomplete that time. Rodgers Cromartie as a force on that defense.
They need Rodgers Cromartie to turn into a shutdown corner. If they can get that from him, they can return to a dominant defense.
All set up now at the 21.
Well, the defensive line noticed something. They're all shifting to the left.
Second down and 10.
Thompson's the one who made the big stop.
You know, Jim, it's been a long time, but when I played, it was third and long early in the game. I knew the defense was going to be very careful. So I was already thinking, if I don't like it down the field, I'm going to throw it short and do it quickly.
On the way, third down. Carr's going to take the snap from the shotgun. And he's forced to the ground.
When you blitz on third down, you hope to get to the quarterback. Here's why. Because there are less defensive backs back there. The chances of giving up the big play are pretty high, but the rush, they're quick enough. They get there, and they sack the QB.
The kick it's through there. The kick is good. And they take the lead with this field goal in the first.
Yeah, good job there by the offense, driving down the field. And anytime you get points early in the game, that is a confidence boost for your football team.
Harris going to test the coverage this time. And the tackle's made right around the 25-yard line. Manning's heading out now. He'll, of course, be leading this offense today. The Raiders defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. The Giants will take the snap from the 25.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the first down play that time by the offense, and now they have a good situation.
The Giants line up, split backfield. The Giants take it from the 23.
Looking for some daylight up the middle.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
Now 3rd and 5 after the run.
Manning from the shotgun. What a catch by Odell Beckham Jr.
You got to be agile when you make these kind of catches, running these short drag routes across the field. That time we saw the agility of the receiver. Nice catch.
First down at the 38.
The reception. No one's going to get him now. The 10. All the way home and all alone. Touchdown. Still 3.5 quarters of football to play, but that touchdown gives them the lead here early.
Yeah, no, there's a long way to go. There's no doubt it, but you gotta like your situation and the feel that your football team has, getting that score and being on top.
The Giants with an extra point try on the way. Driving extra point is good. The Raiders looking for a big return and hoping to find a way to regain the lead. Scores 7-3. Murray's got a chance for a return. Gets out past the 30 and brought down at the 35. The Giants defense starts this series knowing the last time they were out here, they allowed a field goal.
Yeah, it was not a good drive for them, and I know the coaches were upset. I was watching them on the sideline yelling at a few guys, so I expect a better effort this time out.
The Raiders come out in a 2 tight end set. Halfway through this first quarter now.
Latavius Murray makes the catch.
Well, when you keep chipping away with these short throws, sooner or later that defense is going to come up, and when they come up, that's when you throw it over the top.
Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. The Raiders have it at the 39. Tackle's made, and the first down is picked up.
Murray's a great running back to have on your football team, isn't he? He goes up in there and gets the first down. Now your offense has 3 more chances.
First down at the 47. He's into the open. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
2nd and 4 following the run. Press coverage all the way. Gets it again. And he's tackled down after picking up the first.
Murray's a very smart runner. He knows situations in the game. He saw the first down yard markers, and what does he do? He gets past them and picks up the first down.
First down at the 39. Trying to plow ahead.
Murray's never able to build up that power that he has as a running back when there's nowhere to go. Hey, there's nowhere to go. That's a short gain.
The line of scrimmage is the 38-yard line. Second down and 9. Murray's taking the handoff.
Yeah, but it's 3rd and long. I'll just say this. Be very careful on the offensive side.
At the line of scrimmage, the 41. The Raiders snap it at the 41. Looking at every option. Smith's there to catch a ball that had a lot of heat on it. He's brought down. That's going to bring up 4th down.
You know, as a quarterback, sometimes you got to trust that arm and throw the football past the first down marker. There were guys open, but no, he takes the safe route, throws it short. Defense makes the tackle, and here we are staring at a 4th down.
An empty possession for the offense.
Well, that would have gotten them right back into this game, but it looks like they'll go to the 2nd quarter still struggling to get anything going in the right direction, Phil.
The bad news is they missed the field goal. The good thing is they got a long way to go, so you can still overcome the fact that you missed that field goal.
The Giants now ready to take over again on offense. They were successful on their previous drive, getting the ball all the way to the end zone. I'm sure they're looking for more of the same right now.
Oh, absolutely. That's what you always want. You want to find your way to the end zone, and so many people contributed on that last drive, and you've got to give the coaches a lot of credit for putting the players in excellent position.
One player to watch on that offense today, the electrifying wideout, Odell Beckham Jr.
It's amazing the fame and everything that came his way, and rightly so. Just from the games he played last year, he was a force and one of the best talents I've seen come to the NFL in a long time. Nice play call that time by the offensive coordinator. A little screen pass to the halfback. He knew the defensive line was going to be charging hard. They were, and it picked up some nice yards.
After a quarter of play, we're seeing 2 defenses controlling the play. We'll be back in a moment.
Papa John's, where you always get better ingredients, better pizza.
First down here.
the second quarter is underway with this snap. That's a ball that should have been caught.
Good job that time by the secondary. They're in good position. They make the play, and it's an incomplete pass by the quarterback.
They come to the line at the 31-yard line.
Second and 10. Handoff by Manning. That's a gain of 6.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
The Giants will look to get to the 21 to extend the drive and pick up a first. The Giants will take the snap from the 25.
It's caught by Vereen.
The tackle's made and the first down is picked up.
You got to be able to adjust when you run these drag routes across the field. The throw cannot always be right on target. Can you reach behind, make the catch, and keep going full speed? That's the sign of a good receiver.
First down at the 20. Gains 5.
Nice job that time by the defense. They were ready for the run. Nowhere for the running back to go, and they stopped him for a short gain.
Play number 6 coming up on this drive. Second and 6.
Makes the reception.
That picks up 7.
First down by the offense in the red zone, and, you know, if you're on the defensive side, you don't have to worry about deep passes anymore. You can be more aggressive and take some chances.
First and goal. The give. Slashes to the left side. Breaks the plane. Touchdown. Another touchdown early in the second quarter. And, Phil, we met with this team and the coaches. Did you have any idea they were going to come out with this kind of start?
No, I didn't, Jim. They're doing a terrific job on the offensive side and scoring those points. I love what they're doing on the defensive side. Hey, when it's not working, you know what you do? You change game plans. That's what I want to see from the defense.
Murray's going to drop to a knee here, so this will come out to the 20.
The defense comes back onto the field for this next series, and man, if they set the pace for this game so far, as their side has the lead.
Yeah, listen, I like what they're doing, and what's making this work is the fact that they just don't miss tackles. When they have an opportunity, they take the offensive player down.
And Cooper is able to get hold of it.
I know you won't believe this, but sometimes completing a short pass like that does give a quarterback confidence, so it does serve a purpose.
You knew this was going to happen, and the coach disagrees with the call on the field.
There's no question he caught the ball, but there is a question whether or not he got both feet in bounds.
Well, first off, you want to make sure it's a clean catch on the sidelines. Does he have possession of the football? And then once you declare he has possession of the football, let's look down at both feet, see if they're in bounds, and don't forget, you must maintain possession of the football as you go to the ground.
So he challenged the play, and the coach's challenge does not pay off.
Well, I agree with the head coach still. I would have made this challenge because it was so important to the outcome of the game, and it was a little bit of a gamble, but it was worth it.
The corners are going to meet the receivers right on the line of scrimmage. Second down and 7. And that pass is just thrown away. Third and 7 following the incompletion.
Carr's back in shotgun formation.
Malou Jr. with the reception.
Good decision that time by the quarterback. He saw it was cover 4. He knows he can't go deep, so he took the wide open receiver underneath.
Here's the first snap after the big play. Murray's going to take the handoff now.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the offense that time on first down. Now the defense is in a good situation.
Second down coming up. Carr's standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Incomplete as he was looking short.
This is a tough situation to be in. It's 3rd and long, and I'll say this to the coach and the quarterback. Don't take a chance. If it's covered down the field, throw it short.
Third down on the way. The Giants lined up in the nickel. Looks like they're in press coverage here. Carr's got it in the gun. Off the mark.
The Raiders don't have a lot of options on 3rd and long situations. The pass goes incomplete, and the defense did a good job of staying back there and not giving up the deep throw.
King is back now. He'll be punting. This will be a fair catch by Harris. And Eli Manning now ready for action. He practiced great all week, and certainly it's carried over to this first half today.
That's right. All that confidence he gained in practice all week long, he brought it right here on the field, had success early, and it's been fun to watch.
They have this one covered up, and it's going to set them back for a loss.
Got to give the defense some credit. On first down, there's so many things the offense can do. They were ready for that play, and they stopped it.
The Giants from the 22. Wants to go deep. Did he catch it? Yes! Yes, it's a catch. That's reception number 2 for him. The Giants are up right now, Phil, and that's at least partly due to the play of the quarterback. Manning's been on the mark to this point.
He has. He's one of the better throwers in the NFL. When you give him time like he's had here so far today, he is going to put it right on target.
Now inside the 30 at the 29. That was a big gainer. Now it's time to back it up. Midway second quarter. Intercepted.
Mack's probably going to go to the sideline and tell him, hey, I got such a good pair of hands after that interception that I should play some tight end. I don't know about that, but I'll tell you this. He is one good linebacker.
The Raiders from the 22. Locked in on the football and has hold of it with 2 hands.
The Raiders did a good job there on first down. That pass picks up some good solid yards. Now second and short. Much easier to call those kind of plays.
Carr's completion percentage, 60% on the day. Second down and 1. Nowhere to go as this will be a loss of 3.
Carr's got a lot to think of here in a split second. Does he keep the football? Does he pitch it? Does he cut back? Well, there's nothing to do that time. The defense is alert, and they tackle him for a loss of yards.
Third and 4 coming up. The Giants defense now loading up, expecting pass with a dime defense. The Raiders take it from the 28. Halou has the catch. And he'll step out of bounds.
Oh, I loved it when I was a quarterback, throwing screens or throwing short passes to the running backs and watch them catch it and get those big yards. It was awesome to get cheap yards like that.
First down and 10. Here's the quick toss. And that's a 2-yard gain.
Murray's trying to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain.
The line of scrimmage, the 48. It's a 2 tight end formation. Second down and 7.
Murray's handed the football. Collins is there that time for the tackle.
Murray's a great running back to have on your football team, isn't he? He goes up in there and gets the first down. Now your offense has 3 more chances.
The line of scrimmage is at the 40.
The defensive line, they're all shifting to the right. I think they're expecting a run over there.
Surveys.
Carr's unable to connect that time.
This drive's coach is crazy. They get a receiver open down the field on a post route, and what happens? The quarterback just overthrows it.
Second and 10 coming up. The Giants defense now is going to go nickel. The Raiders will take the snap from the 40. Murray's marked down after a gain of 4. He's averaging about 3 yards a carry on the day.
Halftime is coming up, but first we reach the 2-minute warning. Welcome back, and we're coming out of the 2-minute warning.
Carr's going to take it from the gun.
Baloo Jr. with the reception. And he's taken down, but not until he picks up the first.
The Raiders have gotten their running back involved throughout this game, but it's been through the air where he's made a huge impact. Halu's gotten touches and done great work in the open field, Phil.
I love what they're doing today in the passing game. The running back, get him out there in the passing game and get him against those linebackers, and they are taking advantage of it.
Cooper's tackled down after a gain of 10. That's another reception, giving him 2. The Giants, 1 timeout remaining.
The Raiders coaching staff has done a good job of mixing things up today on first down. The pass catches the defense off guard. They pick up solid yards. Now it's second and short. Look at the defensive line shifting all down to the inside. They're pinching. They're expecting a run right up the middle.
Touchdown, and they get 1 back. Touchdown right before halftime, and Phil, perhaps that momentum will carry over to the second half.
Shoot, it changed everything, didn't it? I mean, look at them. They're excited, and just how you and I are looking at the game is going to change, or has changed quite a bit. What a job finding a way to get a touchdown and get this game close.
The Raiders for the point after. It's good. The Giants will get their hands on the football again, but their lead is not the same. Things are getting tight here. The score's 14-10.
And the tackle is made. The offense will start their drive from about the 31.
And Eli Manning heading back onto the field. He has been on target in this game.
On target, on rhythm, man, does he have it going? That is for sure. It's pretty to watch him play, but it's going well.
Going for the home run. The defender able to knock it away.
Well, the quarterback that time tried to squeeze it into tight coverage, but no can do. The coverage is too good, and the football falls incomplete.
Manning's alone in the backfield. The Giants snap it at the 31. Eli Manning out to Victor Cruz.
Well, it's a good route that time by the receiver. They call that a post route, and they call it a post route because he is running towards the goal post. Nice throw and catch.
Manning's completion percentage 70% on the day. And Cruz has got it on a pass, had some heat on it.
Well, the quarterback showed off his arm strength that time, didn't he? He put the football right on the money, on a line, right into the receiver's hands.
Let's see what they do on first down following that huge play.
Coming to the line at the 19-yard line.
Manning's got no one behind him. Just a quarterback waiting for the snap.
Snap it out of the gun. Got a flag.
And that's a gain of 10.
Holding. Defense.
The penalty is declined. That last play will hold up.
Now inside the 10 and at the 9.
First and goal from the 9. Reaches up to make the catch. Picks up 8 here. The Giants signal for the timeout, and they have none remaining. We're back, and the offense is ready to roll after the timeout. Play number 6 coming up on this drive. Second and goal from the 1. Force it across for the touchdown. Getting close to the half, and they're giving their opponents a lot to talk about in the locker room.
Yeah, they are putting some kind of whipping on them here early in the game. I'll just say this for the defensive side that's losing. It's been terrible. So go in there at halftime, change what you're doing, and get back in this game.
The point after is good. And Cruz is going to watch now as his defense gets ready to come into the game. He just put up over 50 yards receiving, helping his team go down the field for the score. Murray's got it. And he's tackled right at about the 28-yard line. The Raiders have impressed today with some of these deep passes. Carr's arm is one of the best in the league.
Long passes down the field that are completed. It's still one of the prettiest plays in all of sports. It just looks majestic, and man, has he been sharp today.
Takes a knee. A good first half of action here, and soon we'll be sending you to Orlando and to our host, Larry Ridley. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Thanks, Jim, and welcome to the EA Sports Halftime Report. Let's take a look back at the first half. The Raiders are down right now. They have to feel like they're still in it. The Giants came in prepared for this game, and it shows in the way they've played. All right, let's roll those moving pictures. Now 1st and 10, coverage breaks down here, and 62 yards later, he's going in for the score. They're now on top by 4. Giants line up at the 8. He'll take it out to the left side, and he cap off the long drive with the TD. The Giants push their lead to 11. 1st and 10, the pass ends up being picked off. Maxson's happy to come away with the pick, ending the drive. Offense out now following the interception. Roberts by himself here, and he capped off the long drive with a touchdown. This cuts the deficit to 4. Giants with the ball late in the half. Handoff and run goes up the middle, and he caps off the 7-play drive with a score. Giants push their lead to 11. So that will do it for us in the studio. We'll head back to the field now for the start of the second half.
All right, Larry, thanks a lot. Second half just about to get underway here as the special teams are about to head back onto the field. Jenkins taking a knee here, so the ball will be spotted at the 20. The Raiders defense finds themselves trailing here, Phil, but a stop right out of the box to start the second half could swing the momentum for their side.
It could, Jim. You know, at halftime when your team is losing, usually on the offensive side, they're going, okay, guys, let's do this and that. On the defensive side, it's all about yelling, give us more energy, play harder, be tougher. So that's what I expect from the defense right here.
The third quarter begins with this play. Brought down at the 26.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
Second down and 4. Gets the handle here. Looking at third down. The Raiders with 2 extra defensive backs in the dime. Manning will take the snap from the shotgun. Odell Beckham Jr. has the ball. That's been the story of this game. Another third down conversion to move the chains.
Good job by the offense picking up a first down there. They've been terrific all day long. They're winning the football game, and they are tiring this defense out.
First down here after the completion. They need to get the play off. Weaving it down the field. Incomplete.
Always protect against the deep ball first. That's what the defense did this time. They were alert. Nice job. The result, just a long incompletion.
2nd and 10 coming up. Manning's going to take the snap from the shotgun. And intercepted. The Raiders came out and ran the football with success, but that certainly has leveled off. Murray's had less success as this game's gone on, Phil.
It's hard to physically dominate a team from start to finish in the NFL. The domination was there early, but the defense has risen up, and now they've got to find another way to move this football.
Handoff. Thompson's able to read that play and make the hit. The Raiders have tried a couple of different ways to get the running game going, but it hasn't paid off. Murray's been shut down from his very first carry on.
No balance by this offense, like you said today. They can't run the football, but I've said this all the time. It's not always about just dominating physically and blocking up front. Running backs have to do their part. They have to make good decisions, and they got to break some tackles.
This is third down.
Again, they'll lean on him. Murray's brought down after picking up just a yard.
Well, don't look at the scoreboards, which tells you you're down by a couple scores. Just concentrate on every single play and try to get another first down. The D-lines, they're seeing something on the offensive side. Everybody's shifting to their left.
Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
He's averaging about 3 yards a carry on the day.
Murray's a dangerous runner when you give him room to run, but there is no room this time. What a job by the defense. They bottle him up for a short gain.
Murray's in the backfield. Single back set.
2nd down and 7.
He's going to get another carry. Thomas is all over that offense and brings him down.
In a situation like this, 3rd and long, if you're the defense, catch him by surprise and blitz.
It'll be 3rd down. Quarters formation here for the defense.
Carr's back in shotgun formation.
Scans the field. Harrison with the sack.
Well, that time the quarterback is sacked on the 3rd down, and that's, of course, that's bad. But the good thing is he did not try to force the football down the field and get the turnover.
The Raiders are set to punt.
This will bounce into the end zone for a touchback, and the ball will come out to the 20.
The Giants' last drive ended with an interception. So what do you think here, partner? They're going to play a little safer this time around in an effort to avoid another giveaway?
Well, Jim, I think, listen, this is not a perfect game. It's a game of adversity. You're going to have turnovers, so keep your confidence up. Still stay aggressive. That's how you play and win in the NFL.
Wide to the left. Tackle down at the 22.
This is one good tackling defense. They stay in good position at all times, and we saw it that time, and they stopped the play for a short gain.
After running it, it's 2nd down.
Manning's lined up. 2 tight ends set. They'll go ground.
He's got a wide open alley.
They'll mark him at the 29. He's averaging about 3 yards a carry on the day.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
The Giants have it at the 29.
Shrugs off the first hit, and they bring it down at the 36-yard line.
Allen's in a whole lot of pain right now. We'll take an injury timeout and be back in just a moment. And welcome back. Danielle Bellini is working on getting us an update on the injury as we return to action.
I think you can just tell by the body language and the way he's acting that is an upper body injury. Hope it's not severe. We'll let you know as soon as we find out.
Going to be a penalty here. He's in the clear. He's in for the touchdown, but there is a flag down.
Offense.
That penalty is, of course, going to be accepted by the defense. First down coming up.
Manning standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Almost intercepted.
Nice job that time by the defensive player. He is all over the receiver in this man-to-man coverage, and there was just nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football.
The Giants snap it up at the 26. The play is made by Beckham. Mack that time in on the tackle.
This is a tough situation for the offense, 3rd and long coming up, but it's a good situation also. You're leading the football game, so there's no reason to take a chance and turn this football over.
The Giants will take the snap from the 35.
Looking across the middle.
Underneath, but can't find the mark that time as the pass goes incomplete.
They're set to punt it away now. And he is brought down at the 39.
Very lucky that time in that punt return. The coverage was outstanding, and the returner's just lucky he didn't fumble the football.
The Raiders didn't get much out of that last drive, so now here they come again on offense. I'm sure they're going to be a little bit more of an urgency to the offense this time.
Well, I'll just say this to you, Jim Nance. I sure hope so. After that last drive, that was just too generic, wasn't very well thought out, and they got to change what they're doing on the offensive side.
Got to give that defense a little credit, though, don't you?
Well, yeah, the defense did its job, but, man, that was pretty easy.
The Raiders have it at the 39. A nice grab. No doubt he was going to hold on to that one. He's tackled right at the 36. 3rd catch today so far.
Arm strength is a nice thing to have when the window of opportunity is very small. Quarterbacks with strong arms can still fire it in there. Nice throw right on target by the QB.
That long gain sets them up here on this play.
Murray's got it on the handoff. Brought down at the 29. He's averaging about 3 yards a carry on the day.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
Carr's got it in the gun.
And he just tosses it incomplete.
From the 29-yard line.
The Giants at the line. Dime package.
3rd down and 3. Lee Smith with the reception. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down.
Nice job that time by the defense, knowing the situation. Go ahead and let the quarterback complete the pass. Just make sure you come up and make the tackle before the 1st down. Good job. 4th down coming up.
The field goal attempt is good. It's good. We're headed into the 4th, and while they must feel good about the field goal that helps keep things close, they need their defense to step up here, Phil.
Hey, Jim, they did the right thing. Take the points, put the pressure on the other team. That's what they did. Let's see if the defense can take advantage of that.
Well, one area we can point to where this offense has enjoyed a lot of success today is the rushing attack. Specifically, the work of that man right there, Phil.
Yeah, listen, he has got a lot of talent, and you put that together with an offensive line that plays angry. That is a great combination, and it's working well here today.
A foot race to the end zone. The 10, touchdown.
To me, still one of the most exciting plays in NFL football, a long-running play for a touchdown. And how about that one? It had it all in its speed. Good moves, good blocks, exciting touchdown.
The Giants lined up now for the point after.
And the point after is good.
The Raiders are getting ready for the return. And can they return to a competitive state in this one as the game is starting to get out of hand? The score's 28-13. Ball is out. Tackles made.
hustle on the kick teams and always be alert. That football came loose. What a job by the kicking team falling on it and getting that fumble.
And Khalil Mack gearing up for this next drive.
And it's been a long day for this unit, and any hopes they had of turning things around at halftime haven't come to fruition.
Yeah, listen, I don't know what they did at halftime, but whatever they did, it didn't work. They just got to pick up the pace. You got to have some pride on the defensive side. That's what they need right now.
The Giants will come to the line, trying to put together a scoring drive here in the fourth. The final quarter begins with this snap. Tries to get the feet down, but this will be ruled incomplete.
Defense, play the situation. It's 3rd and long. Don't let a receiver get behind you and make a catch to pick up the first down. Keep it in front of you, and then let them catch it and come up and make the tackle.
Down. The Raiders with a nickel look here on defense. Eli Manning takes it from the gun.
Looking to go down the field here.
The pass is off the mark, and that's a 3-and-out.
Fourth down and 10, and they're going to go for it.
The Giants will set up. The 20 is the first down line. The Giants will take the snap from the 30. The reception by Beckham. Woodson's the one who brings him to the ground.
Got to have a lot of courage to call these type of plays, don't you, Jim? And at that time, even though this team is winning, the coach decides to go for it on 4th down. Good play call, and they make it work. Jim, the offensive coordinator's done a terrific job so far here today. He's got his team winning. They're in the red zone. Let's see how clever he's going to be on this call.
First down at the 20.
Almost intercepted.
Things get tight down here in the red area. I got to give the defensive man a lot of credit, though. In position, sees the ball thrown, and is able to get that hand up there and knock it down.
Second down and 10.
To the ground.
And pick up about 4.
As we've seen today, this is a team that's dedicated to the run, and it's paid off with some very good stats on the ground.
Well, it shows you what the coach thinks. He believes in running the football, and when you believe in it, what happens to your football team? They become tough, and they have shown that toughness here today. That's why they have such a good ground game going.
Third down and 6.
Nice job that time by the offense getting the first down inside the red zone. And it's a good thing they got a quarterback with a strong arm, because you got to throw into some tight spots in the red zone.
First and goal from the 4.
Screen.
Has his target.
New York Giants touchdown.
His 4th touchdown of this game.
And with less than a quarter to play, it's going to be very difficult to catch them at this point.
Yeah, the chances of a comeback have almost gone to impossible. But I'll say this on the offensive side. Don't take any chances, and see if you can just find a way to march down the field to score to keep this game going.
Josh Brown about to boot it down the field. They'll take it at the 20.
The Raiders step back onto the field on offense. Their last possession resulted in a field goal.
Well, I know this. It was good defense on the other side. That's what made them kick that field goal. So the defense is feeling good about the fact that they stopped that momentum by the offense and made them kick that field goal.
Murray's the injured player, and we'll take a break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. We'll head back to the field now after the injury timeout. Danielle Bellini is getting us the update on exactly what happened down there.
Yeah, it looks like an upper body injury. You could tell he was favoring it as he came off the field. And once we know more, of course, we'll tell everybody out there what went on. If you're running back and you want more carries, do things like this. Read the defense right, read the blocking, and pick up first downs. That's a really good job by the running back.
The Raiders take it from the 33. They go draw. Harrison's all over the ball carrier.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the first down play that time by the offense, and now they have a good situation.
Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one.
The Raiders snap it at the 31.
Third down now.
The Giants go with the dime formation here on defense. Halu's going to secure the handoff.
He's brought down. That's going to bring up fourth down.
The Raiders trying to catch the defense by surprise here on third and long. They go with the run, and sometimes those runs on third and long work if you could pick up a first down. But that time the defense is ready. They tried it, and it didn't work.
The coach is going to go for it.
The Raiders need to get to the 43 to pick up a first. The Raiders will take the snap from the 35. Looking long. Now, as we see the numbers, a lot of credit goes to the coaching staff for not giving up on the run game. It wasn't working early, but has paid off late.
Jim, you were right that time. The coaching staff, they've shown a lot of patience to stay with the run game. The offensive line, of course, they're playing better. They're tough, and now they're finally getting it done.
They're winning the field position battle right here as they start the next drive.
The Giants will take the snap from the 35. The catch is made. Max, the one who made the big stop.
Quarterback should have never thrown it that time. Even though he completes the pass, he should have seen the defense was right there. A loss of a couple yards.
Coming to the line at the 36-yard line. Second down and 11. He has the grab. He's tackled right at the 31.
This quarterback is not going to throw it down the field unless somebody is wide open. That time, nobody's wide open, so he throws it short and gets a few yards.
The Giants come to the line, and they put their receivers in a bunch formation.
3rd and 6.
Incomplete, and this is going to be a 3 and out.
The offense is back on the field here for this 4th and 6 play.
The Giants snap it at the 31. Going for the deep ball. The Giants turn the ball over on downs. The Raiders seemingly had everything going early with the passing game, but it's been a big change since. Carr's tried to adjust to the defense, but it hasn't worked out.
Well, he's tried, but listen, there's nothing he can do about the offensive line. It's not been as sharp, and I'll tell you what, when an offensive line is not sharp, our quarterback's going to lose confidence.
Halu has the catch.
Well, we see it more and more. Football's thrown behind the line of scrimmage. They do it that time. Nice catch, but a loss of yards on the play.
Loss of a couple that time.
Second and 12. And it's batted down. It's third down coming up.
The Raiders have to get to the 41 for a first.
Haluz got it. Screen.
It's wide open.
Jim, years ago, you never would have seen a screen pass on third down. But offenses are so varied now. You see it more and more. That was nice execution on that play, and it picked up a first down.
Carr's completion percentage, 60% on the day.
First down at the 47.
Looking middle that time, and it's incomplete.
Here's the football marked at the 47.
Quarters formation here for the defense. Carr's going to take it from the gun.
Lou Jr. with the reception.
Good job by the quarterback completing that pass against the zone defense. Look for the open space when you throw against zones. That's what he did, and he got the nice completion.
Third and 10. Haluz got it on the screen.
And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to fourth down.
Good job by the defense. Staying in the right spots. They give up the short pass. They make the tackle, and now we have fourth down coming up.
They bring back out the offense to go for it. The Raiders will look to get to the 37 to pick up a first down.
From the shotgun.
Stands in the pocket.
Has to extend for that one, and he's got it. How about how high he went up in the air to get that one?
Unbelievable job that time, and again, that's part of every offense now in the NFL. It wasn't like that when I played. We didn't have guys that could go up and make catches like that.
First and goal from the 7. Failing to complete that one, so second down here. They'll run it off the toss. He's going to be swallowed up behind the line.
Jim, I just want to say this to the quarterback. It's third and goal. If the play's not there, throw it away. Do not force the action.
Stepping up to the line at the 10.
2 minutes remaining, and you're watching the NFL on EA Sports. We're back. Only 2 minutes remain in this one.
The D-line now shifted into a spread look. They are getting ready to rush that quarterback.
And Crabtree can't hold on that time.
That incompletion by the quarterback, hey, I give the quarterback no fault. That was just tremendous coverage by the secondary player. He's in position and able to make the football be incomplete.
Should be an easy one here.
The kick is through for 3.
When an offense drives the ball, they always want to get something out of it, get some points. This time, the field goal kicker gets it done. He gives them 3.
The Raiders in position. They're going to go with the onside kick. They have been fighting an uphill battle, and they had to recover that onside kick.
Well, it was a tough spot for him, Jim. We know that. When you're going for the onside kick and you're trying to recover it, I think your chances are about 1 out of 10. And that time, it was not on their side.
The Giants retaking the field with their offense in a game that hasn't been very pretty here of late. Turnovers by both teams on the last 2 possessions.
Well, define the word pretty. I think if you ask the defensive teams, hey, they love this game. It's beautiful. So far, the takeaways by the defense, that's the story. I think the coach on the sidelines, he's going to be happy with every first down because he knows that's more time off the clock. When you're up like this, multiple scores in the second half, every first down just puts the odds in your favor of winning this game.
An extra tight end on the field for this one. First down at the 24. That's a gain of 6.
Well, when you know you can win the game, but just running the football, then you just run the football. Take no chances. Keep 2 hands around it at all times, and don't worry about the extra yard. The defense has got to be a little aggressive here. Your team is down. You've got to attack this offense. You don't want them to get in there and get another score.
2nd and 4. Set up screen. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down.
Good job by the offense getting the first down in the red zone. Now it becomes tricky. Can you deceive the defense where you get a chance to get a score?
First and goal from the 10. Jennings taking the handoff.
Well, this is not a surprise, Jim. This is what you do. You run the football, you play the clock. This is called managing the game, and it's all up to the head coach getting this done.
2nd and goal from the 6. And Jennings going to take the handoff now.
Jim, I love these situations. 3rd and goal, what are they going to call? They're going to run the football, they're going to go with a pass, and if it is a pass, I would look for something quick.
Loss of 4 on the play. Third and goal from the 10. Set up screen to Kareem. Picks up about 5.
The New York Giants have once again won the Super Bowl. The Lombardi Trophy heading back to New York.
It's been just a remarkable season, and what a Super Bowl to finish it off.
Hey, you're right, Jim. A remarkable season to do all that hard work, to find a way to win the Super Bowl. You will go home and you will dream about this for the next 5 months.
The brotherhood will never be stronger than this moment. All the dreams coming out of youth. The emotion of it all, it's almost overwhelming. To realize a dream from the playgrounds, through all the practices, to one day have your hands on the Lombardi Trophy. And now that moment is realized.
for the rest of your life, you'll be remembered as a Super Bowl champion. For Phil Simms and all the crew at EA Sports, Jim Nantz saying so long from the Super Bowl.